It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the reigning NFC champs. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about...
What's up? Making a pasta. Yeah.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when there are bodies on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 catches, 94 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes. Stretched. Dreamed. Going against the best team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Herbert has it knocked free.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Herbert on first down now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's second down. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
Boy, did they ever. And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Eckler is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Holding offense.
So the guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Darius Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as a quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. But bottom line, how do they get a win?
2nd and 4. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. 1 play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
For what?
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, as they've got it as we resume action. Escaping the pressure right. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
And winds up getting buried for the loss. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and
What King doing?
Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going to be caught by Davis. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. First down, Los Angeles. On first down, it's Herbert. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, Eckler. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. It'll be 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Herbert now. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. It's Williams on the catch. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their 1st turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. So here is Washington now to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week. And they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Still moving. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Up the middle, here's Sermon. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now a handoff up the middle. Dunlap, excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off a place like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On second down now, Dunlap, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots. And right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
He'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Second down and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run. 23 yards, the final tally. He'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Eckler now between the tackles. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
First down, Chargers.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. Touchdown. Mike Williams 26 yards. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Chargers 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will break 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the road. And making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
What's up?
To go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cruz.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been watching them either.
23 and a first. He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do a little bit of math here. Plays, 3 first downs.
That's a recipe for success. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 26 yards. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No.
Back now in FedEx Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And they'll begin by running the option. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. He was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one, because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play.
Yeah, I can't wait till the season starts
He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped there. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want your quarterback taking care of himself.
Okay, ready?
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Fights through and now a crease. The 20, 5, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Trey Sermon, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat the 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is caught by Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 40.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to go read out with her or something.
24. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got this to Williams, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll set up a throw. This to the outside, it's Sermon. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This pass into the hands of Turner. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught. It's Hardy. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st down, Dunlap. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his man Cruz. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
What's up?
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Yeah, GTA, Red Dead Redemption, DC Universe. DC Universe is with the superheroes, and you get to create your own superhero, and it's free roam.
Getting set for the next series. And I know that they've double teamed him
I don't know.
times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set him down.
But I started downloading Rocket League because that's something we do. Yeah, it's free, and I think we'd all enjoy that.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On the screen, this is Eckler. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now 2nd and 5. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Oh.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He goes underneath for Anderson. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Oh, yeah.
And they take a knee. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On second down, Dunlap. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Yeah.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. Riley Patterson on, a lot of pressure on this kick. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Washington, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.